with only one loss differential as far as games. Moving on now to goaltenders. We have the #1 goaltender, at least for Nate's, is Kelly Ainsworth, but most importantly, the Mount Royal College goaltender right now with 4 goal points is Dean Crossland, and he's doing a fantastic job in net for them, and we'll see that tonight. Now we go to the players leading standings. #1, Chris Jamieson for the SAIT Trojans, and closely behind that, Lee Walker with Mount Royal College, closely behind with 20 points. Now, starting the game off in the opening face-off, we turn it up to the broadcast house with Ron Mans and Aaron Noski.
Thank you, Chris. The game is underway as we speak right now. Mount Royal College Cougars against the SAIT Trojans. Of course, the Mount Royal Cougars right now sitting in first place in the South Division standings. Right now, the Cougars in control down in their own zone. Mike Pozo cycling back. Hagen with the lead pass up to Mike Carr. Mike Carr with a slap shot high and wide. Trojans coming right back. Gary Barnard. Head to Mike Reese. Reese with the weak shot on goal. Dean Crossland barely tested on that one. Trojans failed to keep it in, and the whistle goes down. Aaron, you used to play for this Mount Royal College team. Tell us briefly now, as we get set to get this game underway. There's a heck of a rivalry here between these two squads.
Well, we've always had a good rivalry with SAIT, being the crosstown rivals. The games are always energetic and extremely physical, but previously it used to be Mount Royal and Nate challenging for 1 and 2 in the league. Now SAIT is up there in that 1 and 2 position with Mount Royal, so now that kind of adds to the Battle of Calgary, so to speak. And I tell you what, capacity crowd here tonight, minor hockey night, and these fans are going to be in for a treat. This is going to be one heck of a hockey game this evening.
Mount Royal College Cougars sitting with a 9-1-1 record as they win the draw. Dump the puck down into the SAIT zone. Again, in the corner. Loses the puck. Cougars come out with it. Panato leaves the puck. It's back to Bagoo. Bagoo at the point. Down in the corner, the Cougars about out to the point. Bagoo getting set. Passes it into the corner. Hagen has it taken away from him. Trojans getting it. Clear the puck. Josh Erdman just dumps it down the ice. Trojans have a penalty, and that's why the Cougars have the man advantage right now. We have an offside possibility, but no, they're going to let it go. Cougars come right back. Make the Trojans coming out. We're losing the puck. Jamieson gets it right back. Cougars coming out. Matt Holmes. The Trojans cleared back up the ice. Dean Crossland trying to help out his teammates now. Gets it over to Dion Hagen. Hagen goes behind his own net. Hagen up the center. Dumps the puck into the Trojan zone. They go back. Brian Hosler leaves it there for his defense. The Cougars getting set. Jeff Swissair at the point. Matt Holmes. Far pass across the ice. Has it intercepted. Trojans have the breakaway. Jamieson, the leading scorer in the South. Shorthanded chance. Oh, great save by Dean Crossland on the breakaway attempt by Jamieson. Cougars on the move again. But again, the Trojans doing a good job of keeping them at bay, keeping them out. Now Holmes. Holmes cycles behind the net. Tries to find the open man in front. No one is there. Bagoo at the point. No one there again. Mike Carr takes the shot. It's wide. Cougars dump it right back in. And keep it in. There's Ryan Bouchard down in the corner. Bouchard loses it. Goes out past the point. Out to the blue line. And the Cougars have to reorganize back in their own zone. Brian Hosler in behind the net. Leaves it there. The Cougars down deep as Peter Heel pins it along the boards. Ben McGinn now with the Trojans. Dumps the puck ahead, just trying to clear the zone, get it out of trouble. Scott Fletcher dumps it right back in for the Cougars. McGinn Head to start. Patouche on along the boards. Back now into McLean, the captain. He just dumps it up the ice. The icing is waved off. Billick out front, and they scored. The Trojans score. Billick helped set up the play from around the corner. And 15:48 into the first period, the SAIT Trojans draw first blood.
Drawing first blood is number 15, Martin Patouche. As he slipped past his check in front of the net, the puck was fed to him. He just had a soft little shot between the legs of Dean Crossland. And the Trojans being rewarded for some good work. Mount Royal had an opportunity to go ahead in the game with that power play. SAIT showing some very good discipline on a static four-man box, not really giving Mount Royal much to work with. Mount Royal was forced into trying to make some hard, difficult passes across the box, and SAIT really forced the issue. Now the penalty was over. They really took it down to them, did some good work getting the puck out in front. Now it's a 1-0 hockey game, and this is the position that Scott Atkinson, the head coach of the Mount Royal Cougars, did not want to see his team in, being down a goal this early in the game.
You have to wonder right now if the Cougars maybe a little apprehensive playing in front of a big crowd. It's minor hockey here tonight, minor hockey night here tonight. The stands are full. They know the importance of this game.
Well, they definitely know the importance of this game. There's only a couple of points separating them. Mount Royal lost their only game of the year, the season opener, to SAIT, and they have then since tied them twice, and they want revenge. They need to win this game here at home to set the tempo for the second half of the season.
Puck deep in the Trojan zone. Sturrock loses it to the Cougars. As Ryan Barrett takes the shot, it's stopped. Rob Smashnik in the corner, gets pinned along the boards, and the Trojans come out. Again, dumping the puck down into the left corner. Callopy down the zone behind the net, cycles around, still has the puck. Drops it back into the corner, where Billick lost it. Cougars now on the attack. Trojans in behind their own zone. Sturrock, the long lead pass over to Billick. Billick misses it. McCann dumps it in, and Crosland just makes the easy saves and leaves it there for his defense. Once again, the Trojans cycling back. Liam Weir bringing the puck out of his own zone. Josh Erdman takes it deep, back over to Sheldon Clayton. Back to Erdman, down inside, tries to center it. And Jamieson on the back end has it stopped by Crosland. A good save by Dean Crosland. Trojans seem to be in total control in the early going of this game, as they seem to be all over this Mount Royal College Cougar team. Jamieson dumps the puck back down into the Cougar zone as the Trojans get the line change. Bragg Pagoo behind his own net, looking for the lead man. And the whistle goes.
Well, one thing we should probably mention right off the bat, if the folks at home watching this game have noticed, how come there's not any two-line pass calls? Well, this is the college hockey game, not like junior or in the NHL. There is no red line, so you can have those long passes from behind your own net up to the opposing team's blue line, and there won't be any whistle on such things. So just in case you're wondering, there's not a rampant lack of calls for two-line passes. There are no two-line passes in college hockey here at the ACAC level and at CIU, and that makes for some exciting hockey, because what it does, it spreads out the attack through the whole surface of the ice, and it causes defensemen fits, and it really opens up for speed. And I think you might see the NHL looking towards something like that in the future, because they're concerned about a lack of offense in the NHL, so you might see them go to a no red line kind of system.
Belair and the Mount Royal College Cougars are now on a power play again, as the Trojans ended up with a penalty on that whistle and still waiting to find out what it was for. The Cougars in the Trojan zone, try and set up. Dion Hagen with a shot. It is blocked by Hostler as he puts it into the corner. Inside in the shot, Barrett just as wide. They keep it down low in their own zone. Bonato at the side of the net, misses it there. Dion Hagen over to the other point. Pagoo in deep to Lee Walker. Back to Pagoo. He takes the shot. The screen shot doesn't get through the crowd. Walker again deep in the corner. Back out to the point to Pagoo. He takes the shot. Again, it's wide. Dion Hagen keeps it down in the zone. Walker in the corner. Hofner again out to the point. Bagoo, untouched, goes in deep. Oh, right into the belly of Brian Hosler. Good save.
Well, that was a much better power play opportunity for the Mount Royal Cougars. What the SAIT Trojans are going to do on their penalty killing, talking to Coach Ken Babby, they're not going to put too much pressure. They're not going to pressure the puck that much. They pretty well stay in a four-man static box, and they'll pick and choose their opportunities when they'll make the attack. So all Mount Royal did there was control the puck, move it back and forth, try and create some open space. Lee Walker brought that puck up to the blue line and spun Brad Bagoo with a beautiful saucer pass. Bags walked all the way in. He was unable to find the 5-hole on goaltender Brian Hosler.
Cougars keep the puck in their own zone, or in the SAIT Trojan zone. Dion Hagen has the puck knocked away from him at the point and has to cycle back now to bring it back up the ice. Bagoo in his far corner, over to Mike Carr. Mike Carr to Hagen. Hagen from at home, streaking in, tries the backhand, doesn't get it going. It goes up over the glass, and the whistle goes.
Wow, what a move by Matt Holmes. Matt Holmes came down. A right-handed shot was bringing the puck down the left-hand side, and he did the old toe drag, pulled the puck through the D-man's legs. I believe it was Jason Sturrock that was victimized on that play. Unfortunately, he lost the puck, couldn't get a good shot off. It was a bad angle shot, and Brian Hosler still had to make a good save on the play, and the puck ended up going out and over the glass.
Well, the goaltenders in this matchup are the two best in the South Division, as Dean Crosland sits number 3 in the goaltender standings. Brian Hosler is about 6th or 7th. Trojans off the faceoff, come out of their own zone. Mike Rees, long lead pass to Erdman, doesn't get it through. And we got Mike Carr sending it up ice. Trojans again, Erdman one-on-one with Mike Carr. Erdman with the shot, it is just wide. Crosland's got his skate on it, pushing it into the corner. Cougars now on the attack again. In deep, they can't get the shot away. And Jamieson will come right back up the ice. Jamieson has it taken away from him by Ryan or Craig Fitzgerald. The Cougars now on the attack. Mike Carr dumping the puck in, where Hosler just makes the easy save. Dan Hofner dumping the puck up the ice for the Trojans, making the Cougars cycle, and we've got another penalty call.
An interference call, I believe. It's going against, this time against Mount Royal. We're not sure who got victimized on this particular penalty. I believe it's number 23, Craig Fitzgerald. He gets called. He's 2 minutes in the sin bin for interference. And now we're going to see what the SAIT Trojans can do on their power play. They like to get one man stretched with that no red line. They hang one guy up by the Cougar blue line. They're going to try and spring him between the two D-men. And what they'll do is they'll send 2 swing guys in deep for puck support. They'll bring the puck up the ice in controlled unit and try and get that swing guy, like I was saying, in behind the Mount Royal defenseman. Now you're going to watch Mount Royal's penalty killing. It's going to be very aggressive. They like to really force the issue and put the pressure on the power plays.
Puck is deep in Cougar zone. They just dump it right back out. Weir going back deep into his own zone to pick it up. Weir behind his own net. To Sean McGann. McGann ahead to Hofner. Hofner leaves it there. James Colopy got the shot away. The save was easy for Dean Crosland. Trojans take the shot again. Hofner into the corner, drops it out. Rashawn McCann puts it back into Hofner. McCann at the point. Hofner into the middle. Billick. Hofner at the side of the net, cycles around behind, out front. James Colopy just couldn't get his stick on the puck under control. Colopy takes the shot, and it is saved by Dean Crosland.
Uncharacteristically, Mount Royal was not really attacking the puck as vigorously as they normally do. A little bit of a static box. They had a couple opportunities. SAIT had to settle for a long shot there. You see the units changing up right now. One guy in particular we probably should make note of to keep your eye on for this game is Mount Royal's number 28, Ryan Bayshard. He's all of about 5'4". He plays like Kelly Buckberger in the body of Theron Fleury. He's really tenacious. He leads with his chin. He's always in there mucking and grinding, and I'll tell you what, he's one of the best guys on the boards for digging the puck out. And I don't know how he does it, because he must skate through guys' legs, because he's not very big.
Cougars get the puck off the faceoff and just dump it out of their own zone. Chad Sturek going back deep to pick it up for the Trojans. Erdman loses the puck. Cougars again with it. Again, just dumping it up the ice. Sturek is back. Puts it over to Reese. Reese up to Jamieson. Jamieson going deep in the left wing. Cycles around behind the Cougars net. Still has the puck. Out to the point to Sturek. Jamieson waiting. Goes into the slot. Erdman tries to feed him back the puck. Oh, and a great goal from the point as Mike Reese takes the feed from Erdman in the corner to make it a 2-0 SAIT Trojans lead with 9:45 gone here in the first period of play.
Well, that's what the SAIT Trojans, they try and do. They want to move the puck around, isolate a 2-on-1. They tried to do that down low. Jamieson dished the puck into the corner. They had the defenseman beat. Here we got a replay coming up on this goal right now. And we'll see how the SAIT Trojans did it. Here's the puck down in the corner. The puck went back to the blue line. You can see it right there. Mike Reese took the shot, beating Dean Crossland high over the shoulder, putting it upstairs over the Mount Royal goaltender.
It's a 2-0 SAIT Trojans lead. We haven't reached the midway point of this first period. Cougars needing to get a goal quickly on the attack right now. They try to cycle around in behind the Trojans net. But Hosler was not having any of that. The puck goes back up the ice, where the Cougars again will cycle back. Sean McGann to Lee Walker. Lee Walker dumping it into the corner with Fred Bent. Walker back out to Bent. Bent on the backhand is stopped by Hosler as he puts it into the corner. McLean coming back on the rush for the Trojans. Leaves it for someone. No one was there. He thought someone was there. Oh, the great lead pass. Brian Bonato takes the shot. It is stopped by Brian Hosler as the kick save goes into the far boards. Trojans on the way back. Gary Bannard. Bannard putting it on goal. This time Crossland covers up the play. The whistle goes to end it.
Well, I'll tell you what, this action is fast and furious. We've got end-to-end action, and this is what the college game is all about. It's very fluid. There's not, sometimes you don't get the games that they're very physical, and especially in a rink like this. For the people that don't know, Mount Royal College Centennial Arenas here is a very, very large ice surface, and it's not really a good medium for a lot of physical contact. You'll see good open ice hitters getting good body checks in here, but there's so much room for players. You get back and forth action, and that's what we're seeing here right now.
Face off in the Cougar zone. Puck is dumped ahead and out. Ryan Bayshard. Now down to Fletcher. Fletcher ahead. Carr can't control it. Back in Mike Pozo. Sends it back to his defense. Fletcher loses it along the boards. Pozo fires across the ice. Down into the corner. Hoffner takes the guy down. Mike Carr putting it around behind the net. Flat dumping it out. Cougars again have to cycle back quickly as they want to try and capitalize on this power play. Liam Weir for the Trojans. Holds, and the penalty is now over for the Mount Royal, or for the SAIT Trojans. They have now gotten back to full strength. So we're back playing 5-on-5 hockey. Bob Smashnik. Ahead to Matt Holmes. Holmes going in deep, stops, waits, and tries to take the shot, but maybe waited a little too long. Chad Sturek got his stick on the puck. Billick on the way back, has the puck knocked off his stick. Billick, though, gets it again to McGann. He can't get over to it. Matt Holmes just dumps it up the ice again, right on the net. Hosler stops it, fires it right back out. Greg Billick. Taken along the boards, knocked off the puck by Ryan Bonato. Trojans still have it. Lee Walker, one of the top goal scorers in this Mount Royal team, bringing it ahead. And again, the Cougars lose control. And again, we have an offside on the play as Jamieson was in too quick.
Well, a good thing for Mount Royal that there was an offside call there. Jamieson breaking in all by his lonesome on a bad line change. They got caught with only one defenseman out on the ice. Jamieson almost got sprung home free on a breakaway. We're seeing some very uncharacteristic hockey for Mount Royal here. This is a team that's usually noted for team speed. And especially this year, they don't have a lot of big guys up front. They've got really good team speed. They're not using it to their advantage right now, and SAIT is doing a good job defensively. They're taking away their lanes, they're plugging up the middle of the ice, and they're forcing Mount Royal into making some bad pass decisions.
SAIT Trojans have a 2-0 advantage. There is just 6 minutes and 25 seconds left in this opening period of play here at Centennial Arena. Cougars on the attack. Jeff Shepard has a chance. He loses it. Brad Bagoo, the captain, trying to keep the puck in, and does. Jeff Shepard loses it. Shepard taking the hit from Clayton along the boards. Clayton dumps it into the Cougar zone. Jamieson was trying to make the quick break. He doesn't get to the puck. And the Cougars dump it ahead. Jeff Shepard, the 2-on-2. Says Jeff Swissera, as the bouncing puck can't get control of it, can't get the handle on it. Brian Hostler just covers it up.
Well, that was a nice feed from Jeff Shepard, number 18 for the Cougars. He's fed it over to Jeff Swissera. Jeff Swissera, formerly of the Trail Smoke Eaters of the BCHL. Here's Shepard, dishes it into the middle. Swissera, the puck's rolling here. He can't find the handle. A little bit of a knuckleball there. I think the goaltender, Brian Hostler, was probably reading the label on the puck as it came towards him. That was a good chance for the former Trail Smoke Eater, Jeff Swissera.
Brian Hostler sitting 7th in the goaltending statistics at 3.66 goals against average so far this season. Takes it off the shoulder, does Hostler. And his teammates will bring it ahead. Scott Fletcher behind his own net. Trying to dump it out. Long league pass for Fred Bent. Misses him, and we're just having back and forth hockey right now. Lee Walker along the boards. Just leaves it there. Ryan Beneteau pins it along and then loses it. Cougars come up with it. Walker with the backhand out front. Trojans put it high off the glass. And now the puck is down again back into Cougar territory. Corey Daly. The long lead pass up for Mike Pozo. Trojans now start to come back. Chad Sturrock, the lead pass into Flett. He misses it. And again, the Cougars come right back out. Fast game, back and forth we go with no red line. You don't have to worry about as many offsides, and it keeps the action going all the time. This is great hockey at the college level. Two best teams in the South going one-on-one. SAIT Trojans hoping to pick up a win here tonight so that they can end up tying the Mount Royal Cougars at the Christmas break in first place. Carr in the corner, centers it for Pozo. He's tied up though and can't corral the pass. Trojans now trying to come out of their own zone, can't get out. Cougars doing a good job of pressing hard here. Ryan Barnett in the Merritt. And we have another penalty called. I think this time it's going against the SAIT Trojans.
Yeah, we've got a high sticking call against SAIT. Ryan Barrett picked up that puck in the middle of the zone, and he went to turn around to get a shot off. Someone went to lift his stick, missed. The stick came up and caught him in the face area. Referee Tim Brown was Johnny on the spot to make the high sticking call. That's only a 2-minute minor, I believe. It's not a 5. He didn't draw blood or show intention there. That was an accidental high stick, so it's only 2 minutes in the sin bin. Now the Cougars are going to get their third power play opportunity of the evening. So far, they're 0 for 2. They have generated a couple of good stats there, or a couple of good opportunities on their second power play, but were unable to beat the SAIT goalie, Brian Hostler.
It is minor hockey night here tonight Stands are full. A lot of young boys and gals in the stands coming out to see the two best college teams in Southern Alberta play. Cougars down in their own zone. Lee Walker with the puck. Cycling ahead. Brad Bagoo goes in deep to the corner, spins, tries to, loses the puck. The Trojans just clear it on the power play. They're doing their best to penalty kill here. They are down, they are ahead 2-0, make that, the SAIT Trojans. And we've only got 3 minutes left to go here in the first period of play. Cougars on the attack. Bagoo in the corner. Looking for a man as they try to set up on the power play. Walker out to Bagoo at the point. He winds up and fires wide. Dion Hagan fighting to try and keep it in, but he can't. And that forces Bagoo back down deep into his own zone.
Once again, we got Mount Royal kind of having a little difficulty setting things up on the power play, trying to look for the pretty pass and get it all in one shot. They've got to really get a little more patient there, move the puck around and pick their spots.
Cougars now setting up on the power play. Jeff Swissera back over to Bagoo. He gets the wrist shot away. Hosler makes the save. Loose puck in front. Oh, Mike Carr fires that wide. He had Hosler down and out, but he couldn't put it on the net. And the Trojans clear it out across the blue line. That forces Mount Royal to reorganize and try and get back in. Holmes just dumping the puck into the corner. Mike Carr going in deep against Hoffner. Cougars moving the puck around, getting things set up here. Great shot. Ross Parsons, it's stopped. And the Trojans clear the puck out of the territory to get a line change. At Holmes dumps it back into the corner, though, trying to keep the pressure on for the Cougars. They know they've got to get a goal here. They're down 2-0. There's only a minute and a half to go here in the first period of play. Trojans doing a good job of killing the penalty. Oh, a shot on goal by Sean McCann. As the penalty does end now, and we're playing back 5-on-5 hockey. Peter Heel has the chance, gets the shot away. Hosler with the save. And then there's a crowd in front. They don't whistle it dead, even though there's a pileup in the Trojans' net. Trojans coming back on the attack. Good save, and now the net is knocked off. As we had all kinds of action in the other end.
Boy, oh boy, that was almost old-time hockey there for a while. Number 23 for Mount Royal, Craig Fitzgerald, going to the net, showing some good hard-nosed hockey instinct, just doing his job, going to the net, looking for the garbage. He gets pushed into the goaltender by Mike Rees, and then Mike took exception to the fact that Craig bumped into his goalie, but in fact he was pushed into him. Oh, I think there's a little extracurricular activity going on in that scrum up.
Craig Fitzgerald wasn't too happy with Hosler there.
No, I don't think Hosler was too happy with Fitzgerald either. As you can see, he gets the old stinky glove in the face. Fitzgerald goes down. The play by this time was already down the Mount Royal end, and again, SAIT was driving the Cougar net, and it in fact knocked the net off its moorings. So now we're starting to see tempers flare a little bit. And I'll tell you why, because I know that the Cougars are probably knowing what they're going to be hearing from Coach Scott Atkinson in between periods. So they're probably getting a little bit uptight. And I'll tell you what, Coach Ken Babby's got to be happy with the way his team's played so far in this first period. They've done a good job containing Mount Royal's offense, and they've played extremely well defensively.
Just 53 seconds left in the first period of play. Brad Bagoo bringing the puck out for the Cougars. They'd love to get one here quick before the end of this first period. They lose the puck ahead. Jamieson one-on-one with Bagoo. Oh, and he loses his stick, and that allows the Cougars to clear the puck up the ice as Dion Hagan's backhand puts it down deep. McLean back for Trojans. The lead pass up to Clayton. And they lose it. McLean coming in, takes the slap shot from center ice. That was easily for Crossland to save. 20 seconds left in the first period. Cougars would like to get one quick one if they can. They just dump it down into the corner. Lee Walker chasing him from Mount Royal. Lee Walker has it, puts it out to the point, but no one's there for the Cougars. And the Trojans end up with a 2-0 lead as the buzzer goes to end this first period of play. Goals by Martin Patouche at 15:48 and Mike Reese at 9:45 have given the SAIT Trojans